Well, good evening. I just want to welcome you to our fall concert tonight. This band up here is our 7th and 8th grade band. Also want to say welcome to our honored guests. We have our 6th grade band members in the audience today. They are busy preparing for their debut concert, which will be in December right here. So please welcome the 6th grade band, the honored guests. All right, that was Dona Nobis Pacem. It's a traditional Latin hymn. We have several students that I want to recognize that are on stage who put an application in for the All-Region Honor Band. And then that is students from all over our region. It's the Lafayette region, so all the schools around the area, to be participating in the All-Region Honor Band. So out of about 300 applicants, we have about 100 that were chosen, and several are on stage here. So I want to have them stand when I read their name and just let you show some appreciation and how proud we are of them. So Beth Brooks, Sam Jones, Kate Erica, Brendan Young, and Lindsay Young. So, go ahead, have a seat. And they'll be preparing and performing a concert the weekend of November 12th and 13th, and they will be performing that at Southmont High School. That's where the Lafayette region has their concert. So that's a pretty big honor, and I think that's the most students that North has had in quite a long time, so we could be really proud of that. It speaks a lot about their hard work. So we have one more piece that we want to play for you for this portion of the concert. and this is a really exciting piece called Armory. All right, as we're kind of getting things switched over, get the high school band up here, I do have one other announcement, housekeeping item. I want to say a big thank you to our band boosters. They had an awesome season helping out at the football stadium, selling drinks, and had really nice fundraising project that they did. Did a great job, and I appreciate what they did for the band for that. They are also set up out in our foyer with cookies. So for a small donation, you can have some cookies as a little refreshment after the concert. So we hope you visit that on your way out tonight. And now the high schoolers are going to make their way on stage, and then we'll get set for the next portion of the concert. That was the hint, high schoolers. Let's give it for our soloists, Julissa Televelt and James Brooks. All right, we had a group of students up here who applied to be in the All-Region and the All-District Honor Band for the Lafayette area. In the high school band, we want to recognize Lucy Hess, Jordan Young, and Maggie Ireland. Stand up since I called her name. Jordan and Lucy, stand up and receive a applause. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Now you know who they are. I'm thoroughly embarrassed. All right. Let's move on. We have one senior in the group, and we want to recognize him. Last Friday was senior night, and it was a little bit cold, but we had a nice performance, and then the students did great at the Harrison Show Band Spectacular. That's a mouthful. So we want to call Ian up and recognize him and give him a little gift, token of our appreciation for being a part of the band. This comes from the band as well as the band boosters. So come on up, Ian. three soloists, we have Zuri Santana Roland, Julissa Telebo, and Maggie Ireland on solos. All right, we're going to have a little switcheroo on their seats, and the middle schoolers are going to come back up. We have one final song for you. All right, as they're getting kind of resituated, I want to recap our summer. This is the first time we've been together since last spring. Last spring, we were just getting started with our season for Montgomery County United Marching Band. That is a group comprised of students from all three county schools. It's an extracurricular group, a competitive marching band. We met throughout the summer and worked a little bit more to put together a competitive marching band show. We took that on the road and competed in 5 different shows, ending up at the Indiana State Fairgrounds where we made it to the finals, and then ended up finishing 15th place in the state at the state finals there at the State Fairgrounds. So, students, if you were part of that fun this summer and part of that group, will you stand up and be recognized for your efforts? Thank you, you may be seated. So our final number is a bit of a novelty. It's a lot of fun, a little bit of chaos. 30 different popular tunes, recognizable tunes by a lot of people, but 30 different tunes in 3 minutes, sometimes 2 at the same time. See if you can count all 30 that you hear. It's called Instant Concert, and this is a classic piece of band literature, so be prepared to be amazed. All right, a couple announcements. Sixth graders that are here, thank you for coming. I've heard several of you lost your little invitation thing. So for extra credit, I'm changing. Bring a program to school with you tomorrow from tonight's concert. That's the little paper at the door. Write your name on it, hand it in to me in class, and you'll get your extra credit. We need to clear the stage, so anybody who wants to help, feel free, because we have a lot of performing arts events this week. So tomorrow is the middle school choir performance at 7 o'clock in here, and then Wednesday is the high school choir performance. So we're just packed. Got a lot of performances. It's a great time of year. And then, they don't know it yet, but on Wednesday they get Christmas music.
Oh.
Hey, it's the season. They literally have 6 weeks until that concert. Isn't that crazy that that's that close? So, anyway, by the time we put Thanksgiving break and fall break in there, it's 6 weeks of practice. Anyway, that's a lot of fun. Don't forget there's cookies out there. Help out the band. Enjoy a nice refreshment. Thank you all for coming. Have a wonderful night and have a safe trip home. Thank you.